had waited, and now his vengeance was unleashed. The coward they mocked had become a legend of fear. Even the wind obeyed his presence. The lion realized his kingdom was no longer safe. No walls, no pride could withstand him. Blinded by ego, he dared to challenge the ancient power. Every strike failed. His arrogance would be his downfall. The centuries of silence now turned into devastating action. The king's pride burned, literally. The fury of time itself struck down the arrogant ruler. The lion's kingdom was nothing but rubble. The exiled monster, now unstoppable. No force in the jungle could match his power. Every ounce of pride destroyed. His vengeance, absolute and brutal. The lion's arrogance turned to ashes. The jungle finally recognized who the true king was. Even the bravest creatures bowed in awe and fear. He was not a coward. He had only waited for the perfect moment. The jungle's guardian had become its unstoppable ruler. No mockery remained, only respect, awe, and fear. Every step reminded the jungle he had returned. Nature itself bowed before him. No creature dared defy the true king. Centuries of patience now turned to unstoppable power. His return marked the end of arrogance and mockery. Every scar, every crack, a reminder of his centuries of exile.
A symbol of false pride, completely annihilated.
He had claimed what was rightfully his. Every creature understood. Mockery was over. He was not a coward. He had merely waited. The jungle's true king had returned. A roar that shook the hearts of all who heard it.
Even the bravest fled before his might.
Centuries of silence transformed into unstoppable power. The arrogance of kings crumbled before him. His vengeance, complete and absolute. Even the mighty thought they could resist. he was far beyond their strength. Every strike was merciless. Every move failed. The king's pride was consumed by fire and fear. His arrogance ended with a single motion. The kingdom of cruelty, now reduced to ruins. He had reclaimed the jungle, as it was meant to be. Fear and respect replaced laughter and mockery. He was not a coward. He had only waited for the perfect time. The jungle was his once more. All creatures recognized their true king. No one dared to challenge him. No voice of mockery remained. He had waited centuries, but now he would rule without fear. Even the heavens seemed to honor his return. The Lion King, once arrogant, now powerless. Every scar of exile, every insult, finally avenged. He did not celebrate. Vengeance had already been done. Even nature bowed, recognizing his supremacy. He had returned, not as the monster they mocked. Respect and fear replaced laughter and ridicule. A roar that reminded all who the true king was. He had claimed his rightful throne, the jungle's peak. All creatures understood. He was the guardian and ruler. The coward they mocked had become legend. He would protect and dominate the jungle for centuries to come. The jungle's protector, the true king, had returned. Fear and respect filled the air. Mockery no longer existed. The jungle had learned. The guardian was not to be trifled with. The arrogance of kings, nothing compared to centuries of patience. The jungle's silent guardian, now its visible and unstoppable king. All creatures bowed, acknowledging the true ruler. He was not a coward. He had merely waited for the perfect moment to reclaim his throne. The jungle had a true king once more. The coward was never gone. He was only waiting.